in selecting one of these, in selecting one of these side interviews, it's funny, first of all, to note that the guy is there. There's no play there. There's no witty banter. There's no clever
Oh, no.
banter.
Ain't no jokes in Mario Cristobal's
No
world. No, it's all
jokes.
serious.
Yeah, it's straight to football.
Yeah.
And we're not going to make this a circus. Like a lot of coaches like to soften things up a little bit and go that route from here to here. But he does not go that route. But when asked about summer camp, it was system, ball security, technique. And I found it interesting the way he spoke about culture, about toughness and mental toughness being part of culture that can be worked on during August camp.
Yeah, that and communication, because especially on defense, were the pillars of basically, his platform of like, this is what we're doing and how we're doing it. But yeah, I thought that was illuminating as well. And I believe it is a thing that you can develop and train. You just have to put the parameters in place. He famously, last year when Cam Ward was here at Miami, and a lot of people, South Florida Sun Sentinel, Miami Herald, The Athletic, So I'm giving you the outlets to let you know that multiple like full-time journalists, as well as bloggers and commenters such as myself, right, went, and it was told and reported through these people and repeated by Mario. He was like, yeah, so how did we build the resiliency or test that muscle in Cam Ward in the offense? We would call random penalties, take points off the board in practice, right? Or in a scrimmage. You block it up clean, Damian Martinez out the frame, out the front door, boom, gone. On the sideline, by the way, call that holding. Call it holding. Wasn't no hold, you know what I mean? But he's just like, we're going to make some stuff up. I'm going to interject it in there. Boom, call it holding. Call that pass interference. Call it illegal lineman downfield on RPO. Call this stuff that didn't exist and did not happen, and then on the ball, see how they bounce back from that. And, oftentimes Mario Cristobal was like, yep, Cam Ward would just kind of be like, really, coach? All right, back it up 5 yards. Cool. We're going to call, whatever, and then, do it again. And through that repeated scenario, he was able to that's one example of what can be done to strengthen mental fortitude moving forward. And anybody who's on this roster who lost to Georgia Tech in 2023, if that was not something through which you had to work and develop mental fortitude, the Don Chaney didn't fumble game, and we should have taken a knee and just ran out the clock because it was 22 seconds left. That game, yeah. You got through that. So that's a thing you can say, okay, this is a real a game example of a thing that we can do. And then, infusing those into fall camp. So, even during, position drills, even during individual drills, during a lot of teamwork, a lot of different kind of things and ways you can do that. And there are things, obviously, just as with the calling random penalties from last year, that's one iteration of an example of how you do it. But there were many more on top of that. But that was the thing that was used, like, oh, we're trying to build this culture. We're trying to build this resiliency. Here is an example of one thing that we did along that path.